Do you even want to be in this video?
Hey guys, it's KpopSteve here. I'm joined with Tom and we are going to speak about YouTube.
Yeah, that was actually pretty good. Because Tom's been doing YouTube for a while, I've been doing YouTube for a while. We wanted to talk about like why we do it and why we think it's great, mainly, and if any of you should do it. Because a lot of time I get comments of like, oh, I want to do YouTube and stuff.
I mean, one of the hardest steps in YouTube is actually starting, although it is the easiest at the same time.
Obviously I can say it now, oh, just record a video, edit it and upload it.
Yeah.
But it is not that easy. It is nowhere near that easy.
I feel like it's easier to do nothing. So people choose the option of doing nothing. Because when you make the first video, you've got no subscribers, you've got no fans. Who are you making this for? No one but yourself.
So why even bother?
Yeah, but we're going to answer that.
We are going to answer it. So the first point I'd say is like confidence. It's really helped me boost my confidence. When I put out films or when I put out more videos now, I realise they can't be worse than my older reaction videos. So, you know, like in my uni, they're doing their short films and they're like, oh, I don't want to share them. But it's like, you have to share them, otherwise no one's going to see it.
I feel it's helped me with confidence more in the way of recording in public. I do a lot of vlogging, so I'm like walking around down the street and everyone's like staring at me, why is he recording himself? You know, that's weird. It's really helped me not care what people think and just do what I want to do. I'm a man with no money, so I like free things. And it's one of the main things I love about YouTube. It is free. Anyone in the world can post a video, anyone in the world can watch that video. It feels like it's freedom to post something and knowing someone on the other side of the world might watch this. I don't know, I just love it. That's so cool.
We just take it for granted, don't we? Like if you have a computer, if you have a phone now, like you can just do it, and it's like, it's crazy to think about, like back in the day before YouTube, is like to get anyone to see any films, get anyone to see what you've done, you show your family, or you have to pay a lot of money for it, but like anyone in the world can just see it. That video where me and Tom talked about crazy K-pop facts, 100,000 people watched that video. When you see that number, you're like, oh right, but then I think, wait, 100,000 people have watched me and you in your bedroom just talk. We're just talking. We're just like, oh, is this true? Like, we're just talking. It's like, why?
I'm not massive. I only got like what 1,200 subs, but even by looking at Stevie and looking at, so I mean Steve, I mean KpopSteve, and many other YouTubers, a lot of it's about consistency and persistency. So challenge yourself to keep putting it out every day.
And this is the point of dedication, that it tests you to be able to like dedicate yourself to something. Because I know one of my friends, she's like, oh, I do YouTube. She hasn't uploaded a video for like 3 months. Like, do you do YouTube? Is that
I feel like that's why you gotta love it, because you're doing it for free. You're doing it for yourself. So you've got to love it to be able to keep going and keep putting it out.
And it's so hard. Like when I came back from holiday, like I was just there like, oh, I could be doing videos and I want to do videos, but it's just, as you said, it's easier to do nothing.
Yeah, it is. That's why I said don't look at progress that much, because it can really seriously demotivate. It can really motivate you when you're doing so well, but just don't let it get you down.
Don't let it get to you.
Yeah, because definitely. The people who are successful are the ones who push through that moment of demotivation. That is the most important points. When you're so demotivated, you got to push through it.
What YouTube has also helped me, there's the bad side of YouTube, I don't know, the comments.
The dark side.
The darker side. There's a lot of people on YouTube who hate. And I feel like YouTube has really helped me deal with like, I don't know, twats or like just idiots who do that stuff. Because like you read a comment, like a bad comment like that, and it does make you feel like crap. But then if you get it like more and more, it helps you deal with it. So like even when in real life, when people have taken a mick out of me because of my hair, I've heard worse in my YouTube comments. So it's like that stuff like that just doesn't affect me.
One of my favourite videos of yours is when you and your brother, they react to comments posted on his previous video, which is when he's reacting to Psy Gentleman.
We just took it in our stride. We were like, hey, why don't we use these negative comments to our advantage and take the complete piss out of people? Luckily I don't get that many bad comments anymore, but I'd love to get bad comments just so I could do another one of those videos where I'm taking the piss out of him. I'd love to do that.
But not only do you get like bad comments and like we talked about, just the dark side, you also get that really positive side. And I found that with like my videos, I have quite a small channel, so it's the people who watch my videos are quite dedicated and they always comment, and it's great to have that kind of like community about YouTube.
I replied to like a lot of my comments, and like you just end up having conversation with people. And there was like, there's a couple of people who I've talked to on Twitter a lot, and a couple of people I've actually become real life friends with, because I'm like, oh, we click. And when I went to a K-pop concert a while ago, and I wasn't really sure what to go with, but then people on Twitter was like, oh, I'm going, because I don't have real life friends to go to this concert with. I can have friends who I've made through like my YouTube and stuff, and it's like, yeah, it's crazy.
It's about having that thing in common, and they're on your channel because they can relate to you. They like K-pop, obviously. They might come on my channel because they're on a gap year, or they just, I'm like a normal guy all my life, and they might just like the idea of that, and they like that, and obviously I like it as well because I'm putting it out. So we're gonna connect. We're gonna have something to talk about. Steve, how do you think YouTube's changed your life?
It made me realise that I want to be making videos for like a long time and not getting into just a normal like day job. I want to be doing something a bit more creative, a bit more like fun, and that's what I'm actually end up doing. I'm now studying film in uni, and YouTube is the main reason because of that. Because if I didn't start YouTube, I would have been one of those people who's like, oh, I could have made YouTube videos, I could make YouTube videos and then never do them.
Yeah.
But now I'm making YouTube videos, and somehow I've got a decent amount of subscribers because of it.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
It's awesome.
And what about for you? How do you feel like YouTube has changed your life?
It changed me for a while. Quite a few years back, I used to be in a channel called Rip Nerds. We were pretty successful. It went quite well, and I really got into putting out those videos. I didn't necessarily enjoy what we did in it. Like we was a prank channel. I didn't necessarily enjoy pissing people off and that, but I loved putting it out and seeing progress and things like that. I remember in year 12, which I was about 17. I was going to leave school to just work full-time on this channel. In the end, I kind of was like, oh no, education, just get that out of the way with. But since then, it's just created this massive love to produce videos. I love it, I don't know why I like it so much. I just love the feeling of putting it out there and making
just seeing the response, and like, as you said, like, you don't want to focus on the progress, but you just want to do more. As soon as you put one out, like, I see people like watching it and stuff, and I'm like, oh, I want to put out another one right now. Yeah. You just want to keep doing it, doing it, I
watched a massive influence to me is a YouTuber called Fun for Louie. He was a daily vlogger, and he vlogged every day and travelled around the world. Like, inspired me so much. Now, instead of going uni and stuff, I'm not going quite yet. I'm actually travelling the world. I'm moving to Vietnam to teach English, and then I'm going to Australia, and I want to travel.
It's a bit more exciting, isn't it?
Yeah.
A bit more exciting to go in uni.
Yeah,
that's for sure. Because I've seen a lot of people talk to Tom. So they're like, oh, when you off to Vietnam, and they're like, everyone's so interested because it's so different. It's weird because you think everyone else could be doing that. Yeah. And like, especially with YouTube, like, people go up to me and it's like, oh yeah, you're still doing your YouTube thing. I'm like, yeah, but everyone, like, it's not, to me, it's not weird. It's like, because everyone could be doing it. Yeah. And it's like, it's weird when you think about it, isn't it?
I feel like in life you just grab some balls, and just do what the fuck you want.
Do it! As Charlotte Booth would say, just do it. And this is the final point I wanted to make about why I do YouTube and why I absolutely love it and why I think everyone should do it. Inspiration. Yeah, watching people has inspired me to do YouTube. But I've seen in comments that I'm hopefully inspiring people to do YouTube. People have like said to me, oh, I've started doing the K-pop reactions and seeing you like constantly produce content. And it's like weird because like that's what inspired me. Like, just people like dedicating themselves and making content. It's like, oh man, I want to be doing that. There's no end goal because you just keep going and going and going.
I've been influenced by a number of YouTubers, but massive inspiration is Casey Nice Days, Dave Vlog, but he has created a new level of it, and I find him incredible how he does all this stuff, and it makes me think, no, I could do that. Like, I just need to push myself harder, and in everything I do now, I'm always pushing myself harder and harder. I normally, with things, I always reach a stage where I just stop. YouTube's taught me, no, I've got to keep going and going and going and going, and it's just due to these inspirations. Sometimes in the morning I wake up and just watch Casey and I'm like, I'm ready for this day.
Yeah, yeah, I know. It's like I can name so many YouTubers. Well, for me, Cross Counter TV and then Super Best Friends Play. They just play video games on a lot of the time. At first, let's say like Super Best Friends Play, they just started as like a video out a week on Machinima's channel, and now they have over 500,000 subscribers and they're putting out 2 videos a day. Yeah, and it's like, and it's crazy because that's now their full-time job, and just seeing how much fun they're having and like what they can do with it, and it's just it's so awesome because it's like that's their job.
Yeah, man.
That's how they're living. Even though it's both completely different things, we are inspired by them to just keep going, and keep
I feel
going
like
and keep
it's
growing.
brought us close together as well. Like we've been best mates for a long time, but then we kind of went apart a bit, but YouTube's kind of brought us back together again. I feel like
yeah, because it's like it's something that we both have in common. Even like today, we spend the whole of today filming a video, and it's like a lot of people, what do they do? Just chill out, you know, just let's go to the pub, have a couple of drinks, that's it. But it's like no, we just spend the whole day filming a video, and it's like
this is funny because I know you're like one of the only people who would actually go and spend their time helping me to record a video, because I know that because you're a YouTuber and you've become pretty successful, and I know that you will push. Do you know what I mean? I know that you will, if you get a bit tired during a day whilst filming, you won't just give up, you'll just keep going. And it was like your video, but it wasn't. You were recording it for me, and you cared more than me. I find it's just, I feel like YouTube has created this person who is so motivated.
To kind of round up, we wanted to like answer the question: should everyone do YouTube, or should you do YouTube, or should you do YouTube, or should you do YouTube?
I think yeah, because the other day you were speaking about, well, you know, some people are not so good in front of camera, some people this and that. But there's always a way around it. Like you don't have to be in front of the camera. You can record other things. You can create other things. And I feel like there's something with everyone. There's a hobby for everyone, and you can interpret that hobby by showing it on YouTube. Like you can show it. That makes sense, but
because it gives you the confidence to put it out there. Whatever like kind of hobby you have, most likely it's going to be something visual or something you listen to. Either way, you can put it on YouTube, and
even if it's weird, put it out, because people love YouTube. Loves weird.
YouTube loves weird.
You watch him.
You guys are subscribed to me.
No, but YouTube loves weird. Loves a personality that's so different.
I think YouTube's great. And I think everyone should at least give it a go. You see so many people try things out on YouTube, and like either way, if they get like a million views or like 1 view, they remember that experience. I remember when I uploaded my first video on YouTube and I was bricking it. I was like, I look like a goon. What am I doing? But it's still there. I ended up screaming over this Korean man on YouTube, and I was like, oh yeah, it's all fun. People like it. And then he saw it. The man I screamed over saw it.
That's YouTube, mate.
Oh God.
This is your life now, mate.
I'm stuck, mate. Well, as people said, I have to listen to K-pop for the rest of my life.
Yeah. It's good, guys. Conclusion.
YouTube's good. Go and try it. See how it goes. We're two dudes who tried it, and we're doing alright.
Even if you don't become the biggest YouTuber, you will still learn a lot of things.
Anyway, I'd very much like to thank Tom for being in this video. He was obviously very good. Words of wisdom from this guy. The video that we did together, we filmed today, that'll be out, the running video. So yeah, go and check that out by clicking on this guy. And go and check out the crazy K-pop facts. That's the last video we did together. That was fun. That was fun.
That was good.
20 people probably gonna watch this?
5, 6, give or take.
5, 6, give or take, mate.
Thanks for watching, guys. I'll talk to you later.
Talk to you later. You can't even do my outro probably. Just go, just leave. Just get out of my house.
Was it thank you, guys?
Thanks you guys for watching. I'll talk to you later.
Thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you later. You have so much cash in your back pocket. Your back exposed. Your back exposed.